The Duchess, the champagne, and the art of deep roots. There are moments when time folds like origami paper, bringing distant years together in your hands. This is one of those stories. It begins in 1822, when a princess named Victoire was born into European royalty. She would become the Duchesse de Nemours, and though she lived only 35 years, her name would bloom again and again, century after century. Fast forward to a French garden where botanists, enchanted by her memory, named the most elegant white peony after her, Duchesse de Nemours. Pure as moonlight, fragrant as dreams with petals that unfurl like whispered secrets. Now picture a woman, let's call her the gardener of hearts, who falls in love with these royal flowers. She plants not one, but 2 duchesses in ornate green urns, keeping them close to her home where she can admire them daily. The peonies bloom once, magnificently, under the gentle care of Juan, her beloved gardener. Then, like all delicate things kept too close, they begin to fade. Years flow by like a quiet river. Then comes June 8th, 2025, a special day, an ID birthday. And with it arrives an unexpected gift, 8 bottles of 2016 Perrier-Jouët Belle Époque, wrapped in a limited edition box designed by Formafantasma. But this isn't just champagne. This is a love letter from the earth itself. The designers spent 2 years, the same span her peonies lived, exploring regenerative viticulture. Their mission, to show how design can reconnect with nature. How beauty flourishes when we honor the deep roots, the patient soil, the wisdom of letting things find their proper ground. As she holds the bottles dated 2016, she remembers 1822. The Duchess, the peony, the number Eddie loved. All the beautiful connections threading through time like golden light. And suddenly she understands. The peonies didn't die because she loved them poorly. They faded because love sometimes means letting go, allowing beautiful things the space they need to truly thrive. The champagnes arrives not as coincidence but as teacher. Plant them deep. Trust the seasons. Let roots run wild and free. In viticulture, they call it terroir, the marriage of soil, climate, and time that creates something extraordinary. In gardening, it's the same sacred partnership. Give the earth what it needs, and it will give you wonders. So on this day of celebration, this ID birthday, this moment of perfect timing, she makes a promise. The Duchesse de Nemours will return. Not trapped in beautiful urns this time, but rooted in the generous ground where ancient wisdom whispers. Some things must be set free to truly bloom. The champagne waits patient as good wine should be. The peonies call from their future garden beds. And somewhere across the centuries a duchess smiles. Because the most beautiful stories are the ones where love learns to let go. And in letting go, discovers how to love even more deeply. And happy ID birthday. May your garden and your heart always know the perfect balance of holding close and setting free. With each passing season, love continues to grow, reminding us that even in letting go, there is beauty waiting to unfold. Life, like a garden, flourishes when it's given love, care, and the freedom to grow. In the end, it is the connections we cultivate that bring the most joy, reminding us to cherish every moment. Every shared story, every laugh, and every bloom in the garden becomes a testament to the beauty of living fully. And in each petal and memory, we find echoes of love that keep our hearts vibrant and alive. The garden becomes a sanctuary where love, connection, and memories intertwine, nurturing the spirit. In this sacred space, we learn that every ending is but a new beginning, filled with potential and promise. With each seed sown, there lies the promise of another blossoming story yet to unfold. Together they cultivate not just flowers, but friendships that blossom like the petals they arrange. In this garden of life, every gesture of kindness and every shared bloom deepens the roots of affection. As day gives way to night, the stories of love and connection continue to weave through time, nurturing the heart and soul. In the stillness, she finds peace, knowing that every moment spent in this garden is a step toward embracing life's endless possibilities.